from her incredible performance at the U.S. Olympic trials to her determination to restore her glory at the Paris 2024 Olympics. This is why female sprinters are scared of Sha'Carri Richardson. The sprinter skyrocketed to fame in June 2021 after she nailed that jaw-dropping victory in the 100-meter race at the U.S. Olympic trials. And it's hard to miss her on that field. Not only did Richardson clock in an impressive time of 10.86, but she also won hearts with her incredible style, her nails and funky hair color, and the super adorable hug she gave her grandma. It was all so heartwarming. Unfortunately, in July 2021, news broke that she tested positive for THC, the compound found in marijuana. And just because of that, she got hit with a 30-day suspension, and her Olympic trial results were wiped out. This also meant she wouldn't be able to compete in any individual events at the Olympics, and the relay event didn't take her in either, so she didn't get to shine that time. But Richardson's journey is just getting started. She's already making history and capturing hearts along the way. In fact, her not being at the Olympics was a relief for her competitors because she's a force to be reckoned with, and female sprinters are now actually afraid of facing her on the track because she is out to take over the field with her killer speed. Don't believe me? Just look at her achievements. Richardson has been tearing up the scene ever since she was a teenager. And even back then, she was an absolute beast on the field. Her first real victory came in 2016 when she grabbed that 100-meter title at the Amateur Athletic Union Junior Olympics. And let me tell you, that's like the queen of all youth sports competitions in the US. And she didn't even stop there. Just a year later in 2017, Richardson went out and made another win to her name at the USA Track and Field Junior Olympics. This girl was unstoppable. She then took the world stage by storm at the 2017 Pan American Under-20 Athletics Championships. This was also her official international debut, and she knew how to make her mark. With a team of talented runners like Gabrielle Cunningham, Rebecca Smith, and Tara Davis, Richardson snagged the gold medal in the 4x100-meter relay. This showed that not only was she insanely talented on her own, but she also knew how to bring it as part of a team. She had speed and dedication like no other. People all around the world were starting to take notice of this rising star from the US, and honestly, there was no way they wouldn't be impressed by her. And you know what? She's just kept on improving as she grew. After receiving several offers, Richardson joined Louisiana State University as part of the Lady Tigers track and field team in 2018. She was there to shine, and she made it obvious at the 2019 National Collegiate Athletic Association Division I Outdoor Championships, where she truly stole the show. At just 19 years old, Richardson pulled off an unbelievable one-day double that was only second to the legendary Merlene Ottey. I mean, how insane is that? She also made her mark in the 60-meter dash, where she made it into the finals, which was a big deal. It proved she could stand her ground against the toughest opponents, even if she didn't win the gold. In the 100 meters, she blew everyone away with her incredible speed, reaching the finish line in only 10.75 seconds. With this, she broke a collegiate world under-20 record, which had stayed unbeaten for nearly 42 years. But Richardson wasn't done yet. She actually broke another record set by the legendary Allison Felix at the 2004 Athens Olympics. Talk about some serious speed. Meanwhile, in the 200 meters, she came in as the runner-up by an incredibly tiny margin of less than 1/100th of a second, only millimeters away from the gold. It was a real close one. And you know what's even cooler? For the 4x100-meter relay event, Richardson worked together with her fellow LSU athletes and secured an impressive second place, again showcasing her flexibility as an individual and as a team player. Her achievements at Louisiana State University set her on the path to becoming one of the fastest women in the world. And let me tell you, other athletes should be shaking in their sneakers when they see her coming. Of course, if she had been part of the Olympics, there's no doubt she would have dominated the field. But because of her suspension, she had to miss out. Richardson's situation caused a massive debate among fans, athletes, and sports commentators. Everyone had strong opinions about whether marijuana should be considered a performance-enhancing drug or not. They also questioned if the punishment was fair. And hey, they had a point. Especially since weed is legal in some states, it seemed like the rules needed a serious rethink. But you know what? Richardson showed some real maturity maturity and took responsibility for her actions. She publicly apologized and owned up to it. Props to her for being the bigger person. She even revealed that she turned to marijuana to cope with the devastating loss of her mother, which happened just a week before the U.S. Olympic trials. Can you imagine going through that kind of emotional roller coaster? It's no wonder she needed something to lean on during such a tough time, especially since she had a difficult relationship with her mother. That's right. She was actually raised by her grandmother and aunt. In fact, it was her aunt that inspired her to become a pro sprinter. With her mom being mostly absent from her life, she had found herself in a really dark place. But seeing her aunt excel at sprinting, she decided to give it a try, and she had her community by her side. She recognizes the power of her family and community in shaping her mindset and gives them major props for never making her feel like she was lacking anything in life. According to Richardson, the people around her showed her that there's a whole big world out there beyond her hometown of Dallas. They made her believe that she could reach out and grab those opportunities for herself. Soon enough, with everyone's love and support, sprinting became the one thing that kept her focused on keeping her life together. So you know she means business. And despite the setback of her suspension, she found other ways to keep building her image as a terrifying competitor. After missing out on qualifying for the World Athletic Championships in June, Richardson made a serious comeback. I'm talking about her mind-blowing race in Luzerne. The weather conditions were against her, with a wet track from the rain and a strong headwind constantly pushing her back. But you know what? She gave it her all and tore through that finish line with 11.29 seconds on the clock. And here's what really made the whole thing special. She actually beat the Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah from Jamaica by only 0.01 seconds. Can you believe it? Fans went absolutely nuts, and who could blame them? Seeing Richardson back in action and ready to take on the competition was something worth celebrating. You could see fans gushing all about it on Twitter. They were like, "She's officially back, baby." Then there were other fans who straight up warned the female athletes from Jamaica that Richardson was coming for them. They tweeted that the athletes, especially from Jamaica, should be scared because she's a force to be reckoned with. Some even took jabs at them, saying that they only had 3 good sprinters left in Jamaica and that they were getting old. But hey, not everyone was super hyped. There was this fan who said that even if she beat the fastest woman alive, she needs to dominate even more to convince them that she's the GOAT. Tough crowd, hey, but don't worry, because the Olympics in 2024 will be her chance to shine and prove herself. And let me tell you, Richardson's not messing around. She's got her sights set on the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, and she's not afraid to let the world know. She even put up a pic on Instagram tagged in Paris, France, with the caption, "Paris 2024, history will be made." That girl is determined to bring home that gold for Team USA and make up for what she missed out on in the Tokyo Olympics. And it's not just the Olympics where she's gonna dominate. After her awesome wins in Doha, her chances are looking pretty damn good for the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships in July 2023. I can't wait to see what she's got up her sleeve. Get ready, folks, because Sha'Carri Richardson is about to bring the heat. And there you have it, from her determination to restore her glory at the Paris 2024 Olympics to her incredible performance at the U.S. Olympics trials. Those were the reasons why female sprinters are scared of Sha'Carri Richardson.